What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, my peopleizations? What's good, my peopleizations? So, my brother Champside played a past recording of Olympic gold medalist, 2-division world champion, retired undefeated, Hall of Fame superstar boxer, turned boxing pundit and announcer, Andre S.O.G. Ward, talking about what he thinks of Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight. And boy, oh boy, the fans are not happy about this. Smash the like button. Y'all see they playing games with my stream. We just had 188 people come in here immediately. Then all of a sudden it dropped to 127. Smash the like button, people. Let's get the likes up. Right? So Andre Ward, he says it's a 50-50 fight. Right? And Andre Ward in his clipping, he says that Errol Spence showed versatility. Like I told you guys, Errol Spence showed versatility in the fight with Mikey Garcia. That showed that he could get in his bag and box, is what Andre Ward said, right? And boy, oh boy, the fans wasn't happy. Boy, oh boy. I saw somebody say Andre Ward is being disloyal to Terence Crawford. So I said I had to make this video. I was just going to watch the clippings of my brother Champside. Salute to my brother Champside. Go subscribe to my brother Champside and press 1 for my brother Champside. I was just enjoying the content my brother Champside had put up. Salute to my brother Champside. And I saw that, and I'm like, he's being disloyal to Terence Crawford. It is so out of control, right? We can't appreciate a mega fight. Andre Ward is an Olympic gold medalist. Andre Ward is a retired Hall of Famer and retired undefeated, right? Andre Ward ain't take a loss since he was 12, I think, 11, 12 years old. Yet, when he tell you the honest truth that he think it's a 50-50 fight, and he think that the fight with Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence, right? This is an old clipping, right? So he think it's a 50-50 fight. Boy, oh boy, the Crawford fans was not happy about that, boy. The Crawford fans was not happy about that, boy. Boy, they wasn't happy about that. Andre Ward is playing the fence. Andre Ward, man. Andre Ward, Will that strong piece of blood queen. How you doing tonight? Andre Ward know exactly what he's talking about. Just like I told you. Chaos Havoc, what's going on? He knows what he's talking about. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Y'all already know I'm doing a partnership. I'm building up a platform. We're going to build up a platform. We're going to put on events. We're going to have fights and things of that nature with fighters that's trying to make a name for themselves, trying to come up in the game, trying to get a platform in which to have fights. And I have some fighters that we're going to have on the platform already. So go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe to ppv.blkprime.com. Jay Lynn, peace, bless, queen. How you doing tonight? Elmo Fail, Juan Pablo, Eric Johnson, Money Flow, Paulie D, Ralph Shelton, Light Skin Bidnet. What's goody? Game 12306. My peoples. Eric Johnson, you're saying 007, Cash Out, Cassius Clay that won, Louis Bay, P. Ali, S. Money, Stephen L. Mack, Ralph Shelton, Xavier Moses, Lamarcus Robinson, Buddy Love, Jaquan Pickett, Euphorbio Dave, Natty Dread, Rip Jones, Rod Neal, Big Block, Therapeutic HC Podcast, Fly High 89, Crane Enterprise, Walter Tran, Ray Uriel, Kilent 709, Kashane C, Talib Cunningham, my brother, Deshard Brown, Dreddy Bain, Mansa Musa Lifestyle, Bill Lamb, Sean Gibbons, Ralph Shelton, Perk Z, Donald Washington. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody, Simone? James, what's going on? Smash the like button. Y'all see all types of games they playing on my stream right now. They playing all types of games. We just dropped from 306 people to 248. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. No hate. What's going on? See me grow. Ruben Daniel. Lucia Johnson. Young Yu. What's going on? Earl Lightsey. Zakia Willis. Kawan Phillips. What's going on? Robin Montgomery. What's going on? So, Young World. What's going on? Rockmon Turner. What's going on? So, as I told you, it's a 50-50 fight, and enjoy the fight. Clint Eastwood, T. Bonafide, Arthur Hawkins, Marquis, Deontay Mosley. What's going on? Mr. Lightning World. What's going on? Big facts, no cap. What's going on? So as I told you, it's a 50-50 fight between the two, right? Enjoy the festivities. Enjoy the fact that we have his history. Ty Keezy, what's going on? History is going to be on our side. Sakari, San Francisco. Jermaine Quarros, what's going on? Justin Cooper, what's going on? Perry Robinson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. Blue, you over there looking like you jumped to YouTube straight from House Party. I love you, brother. Salute to you, great brother. House Party. hey, Perry Robinson, man, you telling our age, brother. Paulie D, Boston News DC, Nitty G, B, what's going on? Tyrone Lincoln, what's going on? Sean Jody, Rodney James Jr., Don Sapansky, G Johnson, Justin Cooper, what's going on? Hey, Perry Robinson, man, you telling our age, brother. You got me over here dancing. John J. Doe, Chester Woolen, what's going on? Rafivel Green, what's going on? Carrie Pete, what's going on? Look at the games they're playing with the stream, man. It's ridiculous, man. Yeah, no hate, man. No, it's not. It's not an early. He's quiet. He said early '90s cut. No, it's just. I had my hat on, man. It's twisted. That's all. But I had my hat on, so it lays it down, so it looked like that when I take my hat off. Brandon Benacourt, what's going on? Eric Johnson, Via Ferrer, what's going on? Don Sapansky, my brother in the super chat, much love. Next Level 5, what's going on? Antone Martin, what's going on? Yeah, they playing all types of games with the stream again, man. Ida Tiger, what's going on? Appreciate you, Lucia Johnson. Appreciate you, Queen. William Collins, what's going on? He said, Blue is not point right on your head, huh? John Kramer, what's going on? It's my hat, brother. It lays y'all talking about my hair, man. It's my hat. It goes like this. See that? I put my hat on and it lays it down. That's what happened. That's all. David Hambone Hamilton, what's going on? So with that said, right? So Andre Ward, he says 50-50, right? This is an old clipping. And Champside says, Stash Lomain, what's going on? Champside says on the clip, he says that this is a previous recording from 2019, right? MP Dub TF, what's going on? Man, people are not happy. John Moore, what's going on? Via Ferrer, what's going on? They wasn't happy with this, man. How dare Andre Ward say it's 50-50? How dare he? Sweet Pea, what's going on? Chris Brooks, what's going on? Canelo's not fighting Usman. John Moore, what's going on? So with that said, it goes. Do me a favor, Quay. Pass me this fan. Pass me the fan. Yeah, put it over here. Poetic Madman's Truth, what's going on? Paulie D, Joe Hart, what's going on? Man, get the lights up, man. They playing games with the stream, man. They playing all types of games with the stream. Now they trying to tell me my average watch time is 1 minute. Man, smash the like button. King Abdul Aziz, what's going on? He said, Red Hook Brooklyn is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Bring it closer so I can. Thanks. Jerry Johnson, what's going on? John Snow, what's going on? 60-40 in fair of Bud, Blue. For you, Sergio Espinosa, Jesse R., what's going on? Yeah, John Moran is on it. Samantha Martinez, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? Karan Tucker, what's going on? The Truth, what's going on? Leisure, what's going on? Appreciate you, man. Aaron Brooks, what's going on? Yeah, so they playing games with the stream. Y'all see they trying to slow gag it. So the GOAT, what's going on, great brother? Cowboy Fan 89, what's going on? Joker PTV, what's going on? Big LT, what's going on? Tariq Reed, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. Jay Davis, Melvin Crawford, what's going on? Carlos Dontrell, what's going on? Corey Murphy, what's going on? Woke the Truth, Kevin Jenkins, Adrian Dones, what's going on? William McIntosh, Big LT, my brother. Carrie P, Johnny Boy Fitness 1500, what's going on? So we also got Devin Haney. Get the likes of the 400 people. K Finder 619, what's going on? D Webb, what's going on? Leo GT Multimedia Artist. Go subscribe to my brother Leo GT Multimedia Artist. What's good with you, great brother? Eric Horn, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? It's tied up because Karl Anthony Towns wants to play like he's a guard. AM, what's going on? That's why it's tied up. Because Karl Anthony Towns wants to play like he's a guard instead of playing like a big man. I watched the third quarter and the fourth quarter, and he didn't go on the block not one time the entire time. He's standing, hanging around at the three-point line, and they go to game, as I told y'all. Game over. Just like I told y'all. Peace be free. Chris Brooks, what's going on? And then he goes shooting another three. Told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all they was going to win? This dude shooting a three. He can't help himself. He ended the game shooting a three. Money flow, what's going on? Cowboy fan 8-9, Robert Redder Mercher, what's going on? Pat Greedy, Adrian Vet, what's going on? I told y'all Ja Morant was going to end the game because Karl Anthony Towns, when they had control of the game, he should have been playing on the block, controlling the pace of the fight, the pace of the game. No, he's at the top of the key shooting threes. Dominique Sebron, what's going on? I watched the whole fourth quarter. Memphis didn't have a center on the court because Jackson fouled out. And this dude didn't get in the paint one time. All guards on the court. This dude, Karl Anthony Towns, was at the top of the key the entire time. Horrible, man. S. Swift, what's going on? Don Davis, what's going on? D. Webb, my brother in the Super Chat. Blue, do you think Boston can take the East? Yes, especially since Middleton is hurt. Jay Lake, what's going on? So let's get into this, right? So Andre Ward says that it's a 50-50 fight. Keith Marcel, Dominic Simon, what's going on? It's a 50-50 fight and fans ain't happy, right? Andre Ward is supposed to side with Terence Crawford. See, this is the non-reality that happens in the sport of boxing, right? This is why I tell you guys, you got to deal with facts over feelings. Fans in the sport of boxing don't deal with facts over feelings. It's all feelings. Rodriguez Jackson TV, what's going on? Richard Diaz, what's going on? The one grinder, real talk, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? That it's all feelings over facts. So Andre Ward, that's first of all they was telling Champside said it was old. Shawnee Harris, what's going on? He said it was old, right? He said that it was a previous recording from 2019. Yet fans is talking about it's old. Chuck D, what's going on? Deontay's right hand, what's going on? Right? Professor X, what's going on? He said it was old, but no. What about Terence Crawford already stopped Sean Porter and because Andre Ward didn't talk about the versatility of Terence Crawford. He talked about the versatility that Errol Spence showed against Mikey Garcia, right? The fact that he outboxed, it was impressive. Chuck D, what's going on? He said it was impressive that he chose to outbox the boxer, right? That was impressive. So he showed a different facet to his game. Didn't I tell y'all that? Zoomverse, what's going on? You Panda 21A, what's going on? OGOB, what's going on? Wasn't I the one to tell you when everybody's talking about Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence and Frankie C31, what's going on? Oh, he couldn't knock out Mikey Garcia. He couldn't knock out little Mikey Garcia. Terence Crawford would styles make fights. Everybody's approach is different. That don't mean he gonna knock out Errol Spence because Terence Crawford would knock out Mikey Garcia. Crunch Time Sports, what's going on? That's not what that means. That's not what that symbolizes, right? So the fact that he says that it was he liked that Errol Spence showed his versatility. I don't know why he said that. I'm sure they're going to be on his Twitter, on his Instagram, inboxing Andre Ward. How could you say such a thing? How could you say such a thing? National champions, what's going on? A. Louis, what's going on? Right? Sully, what's going on? How could you say such a thing? Coach Lamont, what's going on? Because I don't have none, Coach Lamont. Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? Because I don't have none. I don't. Alexander Wright, what's going on? Elbow, what's going on? I don't have none. It's just the facts. Free Smoke, what's going on? And I like the fact that Errol Spence gear symbolizes boxing. Strap season is his motto, but strap season is it goes for everybody. Everybody should be in strap season mode. Everybody's mind should be strap season. Which channel? What's going on? Ray Roy, Jay Blake. What's going on? Bud KOs everybody, 10 straight KOs. It's 9 straight KOs and 10 out of 11. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reacher in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Act Reacher, Jab Jamboree. It's 9 KOs. Morpheus Bay, what's going on? Quam Baruch, L-O-T-T, what's going on? Brent Lawson, what's going on? So, Dan Travis, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? The only fight that went the distance since the what was that 2015 was Victor Postal. That's impressive. The only fight Ray Roy, what's going on? The only fight Terence Crawford allowed Cloudboy Bone, what's going on? Julius Thomas, what's going on? To go the distance was the Victor Postal fight. Man, that's 2015. I believe that's 2015. If I'm not mistaken. Darnell Coleman, what's going on? Trey Dennis, Kai, what's going on? Ronell, Uncle David Opinion Show, Joe Hart, Brandon Rule, Steve Clark, what's going on? Chester Woolen, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I'm wondering when Tim Bradley going to tell the truth about Spence. He always Tim Bradley speaks his truth. Steve Clark, what's going on? G Code, what's going on? Kid Malik, what's going on? Tim Bradley speaks his truth. I don't move me. You understand what I'm saying? Tim Bradley, Kareem Jabbar, what's going on? He speaks his truth, and it is what it is to me. Robert Singleton, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Salute OG and the LDBC. The Grizzly Wolves series is out of this world. Agreed, it's very good. But Carl Anthony Towns is making it. You know, they should have won this game. Brandon Rule, what's going on? But he ain't playing like a big man. They didn't have a center on the court for the whole fourth quarter, and he didn't get in the block on the paint not one time. King Jizzle, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, what do you think Bud signing with Snack is going to do for him, big blue blood? Keep doing your thing, fam. Salute to you, great brother. The thing is, he been with Snack. I'm going to tell y'all something. Terence Crawford has been with Snack for quite some time now. He's actually been with Snack before the Sean Porter fight. Terence Crawford has been with Snack for a while. This is nothing new. You just seeing footage of him at Snack actually training. But King Jizzle, this is nothing new. He's been there. He's been going to Snack, so that's nothing new. So what you see from him, he's already been there, and so you see him performing with Snack already. And if I'm not mistaken, salute to my brother Boss Conversation Reggie Owens in the building. Go subscribe to brother Boss Conversation Reggie Owens. Melantez Davis, Shalai 777. What's going on? Omawali Adewale. What's going on, great brother? Joe Harris, what's going on? Moya Source, where you been at? James, what's going on? CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell, Moses King, Alfredo Martinez, what's going on? I have a feeling Crawford can knock out Spence. Of course he can knock out Spence. He has knockout power. And not a feeling. That's what can happen. That's not a feeling. That can happen. Double O Dub, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Big Blue, salute. Los Angeles, stand up. LA in the building. Salute to LA, man. Los Angeles, California. Hey. We got 638 people. We should have 638 likes. We got 420. Malik Rain, Uncle Amir, what's going on? Chantel Hill, Official Josie Joe, what's going on? Bobo, Young King Company, Renaissance Dad, what's going on? Big Night 860, Beast for Lyrics, what's going on? Ahmad B. Poetic. Carl Brown, my brother, what's goody with you? Where you been at? Dub S6 Jason, what's going on? Where you been at? Where you been at, bro? Lucia Johnson, peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. She said Bub will beat Spence. We gonna find out. Finally, Queen. Lucia Johnson. Finally, Queen. We gonna get an answer. Right? Now we're gonna get an answer sooner rather than later. Finally. Finally. Right? Because we all speculate. We all say, this gonna happen, like you said, Spence gonna beat Bud gonna beat Spence. Well, now we're gonna get an answer finally. Finally, we'll be at the point where we finally get an answer and we don't have to speculate and say, I think. Demond Kennedy, what's going on? 4 a.m. TV, what's going on? Ronell and Uncle David Opinion Show, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. And peace blessed to the queen, Lucia Johnson, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, queen. Solomon Walker, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Said, always been a fan of boxing, and lately I've become a true fan and more knowledgeable. I can speak for many of us when I say we've learned a great deal here. Oh, man, I appreciate you 1,000%, man. I appreciate you 1,000%, man. Slaw King, what's going on? Trip 072694, what's going on? Spence will beat Bud, late stoppage. Busy, man, what's going on? Okay, Carl Brown. King Folk. Champion Hart, my brother, what's goody with you? So, Easy De Niro, what's going on? Thomas Mullen, what's going on? So, Pool Counter Boxing, my brother, go subscribe to my brother, Pool Counter Boxing. Joe Davis 2310, Chef Boy RD, what's going on? So, here's the thing, right? Like I told you guys from the beginning, right? This is what I told you guys. It's a 50-50 fight. So, you heard what Andre Ward said, right? Andre Ward said it's a 50-50 fight, and he said this back in 2019, right? It's a 50-50 fight, right? Terence Crawford, Errol Spence has showed versatility. He showed that he could box when he beat Mikey Garcia in the manner in which he beat Mikey Garcia. On the rise, what's going on? And this is what I told you. What did I tell you guys? He beat Mikey Garcia, that guy George, what's going on? Edward Watkins, what's going on? Heel Things, what's going on? He beat Mikey Garcia at his game, but he showed versatility. It wasn't his size that beat Mikey Garcia. It was his skill set. That's impressive, okay? He used his skill set to beat Mikey Garcia. That is impressive, right? And he did it. Why? Trade Dub 234, GD, what's going on? Because everybody said Mikey Garcia, if it's a boxing match, Mikey Garcia is going to win. Alex Powell, what's going on? Willie Cole, what's going on? Deploy 619, Stephen J, what's going on? Brent Lawson, what's going on? So that's impressive. You understand what I'm saying? Poppy, so amazing. What's going on? So with that said, right, he says it's a 50-50 fight. He said that he weighed 200 pounds. He physically wrestled Terence Crawford. People tell me that Terence Crawford is too small, right? Now, what I will say this, on the inside, when they get on the inside, and Errol Spence is one thing to grapple with somebody like in a complete wrestling match with Andre Ward. It's a whole nother thing to be tussling with somebody with boxing gloves on. When you're wrestling, you can do different things. So yes, Terence Crawford is physically strong, so you could do different things and Terence Crawford is a great wrestler, right? So you can do different things when you're wrestling. Terence Crawford is super strong. His frame is very deceiving. You understand what I'm saying? So with that said, he said that I'm 200 pounds. I'm wrestling with Terence Crawford, and this dude is giving me all types of problems. And Andre Ward is 6 feet tall, 6'1". You understand? 200 pounds. So he said, I'm wrestling. This dude's giving me problems. So Terence Crawford has strength. Man, this is going to be epic. It's going to be epic. So that means Errol Spence is a better boxer than people give him credit for. Okay? Terence Crawford is stronger than what people give him credit for. So the rubber is going to meet the road. Boss_Los, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Wagwan Blue, you did an awesome job on the Spence Ugas fight. Keep up the good work. Me brethren bless. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you 1,000%. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Boss Lowe's dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Carl Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Blue, give my wife Samantha a shout out. She love your show too. Oh, blessings to the queen, Samantha. Samantha, peace and blessings to you, queen. Thanks for letting me borrow the hubby and come here and kick it and talk some sports, talk some boxing, and blessings to you, queen. I appreciate you supporting me. Salute to Samantha. Peace and blessings to you, queen. I appreciate you 1,000%, queen. 1,000%. I appreciate you supporting me. And that makes me feel great. When the Kings tell me that their significant others, the wives, the girlfriends appreciate the show, man. Man, that made me feel great, man. That made me feel great. Truly do. Terry Pruitt Wright. Peace and blessings to the queen in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Just showing some love to the chat. Blue, salute. Salute to you, queen. How you doing tonight? Treslin Patterson, Jay Burton, what's going on? Jerry Alexander, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Rolling in the dough, what's going on? Judah, what's going on? H Money, hashtag mom, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother H Money. He said, Blue, salute. Shakur Stevenson, the next Pernell Whitaker, ready to shine Saturday. Hey, H Money. I'm telling people it's going to be a masterclass performance, right? And of course, that's being met in my inbox, right? Oh, you never pick. You always pick. You never pick the Latino boxers. You never pick the Mexican boxers. I said that Canelo Alvarez ain't going to lose from here forward. He ain't going to lose from here forward, right? I'm calling it like I see it. Oscar Valdez, and salute to the queen, Terry Pruitt, right, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, queen. Chill Town Major, what's going on? That guy George, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said it's a 50-50 chance Spence is going to snatch that eye. Bud is a wrestling state champ. Of course he can wrestle. Facts. That dude is, man, listen. Big George 850, cool fella. What's going on? This ain't wrestling, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's not wrestling. But I'm saying he's physically stronger on the inside than we give him credit for. Clint Eastwood, what's going on? He's physically stronger. Terrell White, what's going on? He's physically stronger. Steve Travago, what's going on? 817 Boxing Me, what's going on? Then we give him credit for on the inside. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm going with this. We got 780 people. We have 540 likes. $780 people, 540 likes. Smash the like button. Get the likes all the way up. We should have at least 700 likes right now. Raphael Gary, what's going on? So E. Wingate, Omar Hamilton, what's going on? So my thing is this, right? Is that so my thing is this when you look at it from this standpoint, okay? I'm basing this off of Shakur and Valdez, off of the skill set. I'm not talking about anything else but the skill set, right? This is what happens. People get overly emotional because they want to root for somebody simply because they resemble them. They're not rooting for the sport of boxing. They're not rooting for the better fighter. They're not rooting for their favorite fighter. They're rooting for somebody that resembles them. So all caution, all reality is escaped. Because you're simply going off of somebody that resembles you. Champion Heart, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, Champion Heart. Right? You're not going off of reality. You are going off emotion. So my inbox go flooded with people that's telling me, hey, Blue, how come you never picked the Latino fighter? What are you talking about? Shakur Stevenson has a better skill set than Oscar Valdez. He's bigger than Oscar Valdez, and he's a better athlete than Oscar Valdez. He has better defense than Oscar Valdez. We've seen Oscar Valdez struggle with pure boxers. Nothing new. Then people come in my inbox, Sean Coleman, what's going on? And they say this, Curtis Robinson, what's going on? TFT, Internet, what's going on? They say this, Larry Lopez, boxing matchup, Dwayne Freeman, my brother. Jermaine Pickens, what's going on? Jackie Winfrey, what's going on? So then they say this, right? Well, you picked Devin Haney to beat George Kambosos Jr. Well, you didn't even know who George Kambosos Jr. was until this Teofimo Lopez fight. King Grayson, what's going on? Now everybody's well-versed in the history of George Kambosos Jr. Now I got all these George Kambosos Jr. fans. Just like suddenly everybody said, you ain't picking Yordenis Ugas because he's Latino. No, I'm not picking Yordenis Ugas because of what I see that take place in the ring. It has nothing to do with nothing but what I see in the ring. With you, the fan, right? You are the ones that see everything outside of the ring. And that's why you have an issue with choosing the better fighter. Plain and simple. Because you are basing it off of resemblance. You're not basing it off of skill set. So when I say Shakur Stevenson is going to beat Oscar Valdez, H Money, they get, oh man, here you go. Howard Grisby, what's going on? You don't see no way Oscar Valdez can win. Of course I do. He's a champion. Anthony Bolton, 88 Sports Show, what's going on? He's a champion. He has power, but he has a puncher's chance. Let's be real. Larry B, what's going on? Gary TH, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Get that work, Blue Blood. Olympia, Washington. Salute to you, great brother. So, Shakur Stevenson is just a better fighter, right? And you're going to see it on Saturday. Seen and unseen boxing. What's going on? Chua Hernandez, what's going on? And let me tell you what else you're going to see. Caleb Nails, what's going on? Money Hamilton, what's going on? Let me explain to y'all what else you're going to see that's going to happen on Sunday. Okay? Prepare yourselves now. Prepare yourselves. Mr. Miyagi, West B-More, what's going on? Right? Prepare yourselves. Because after Shakur Stevenson beats Oscar Valdez, they're going to tell you how Shakur Stevenson is a 135-pounder that should be fighting. He is coming down, and he's using his size. His size ain't going to play no part in this. But best believe, on Sunday, they're going to be telling you how much his size was playing a part, how he shouldn't be fighting at 130. He should be fighting at 140. I've seen it all. I've seen people tell me he should be a welterweight already. I have people in my inbox already telling me. People are in my inbox telling me Shakur Stevenson should be fighting at welterweight. King Abdul Aziz, brother in the super chat. You're still wrong, Blue. You're tied to Spence, Shakur, and Tang. Okay, cool. I will be. They're the better fighters. Dane Watson, Burgess Meredith. What's going on? Big Zan, what's going on? Ronnie Franco, what's going on? And you trying to Tristan Green, what's going on? Possible fights coming up. What's going on, great brother? Array the Scholar, David Young, what's going on? Double O Dub, my brother back in the super chat, dropping a Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, true 50-50 fight. The pressure and work rate Earl has is ferocious, and we've never seen Bud experience that type of adversity. The B Spence wins. And that's the thing, Giovanni Walker, what's going on? We've never seen, right, this type of fighter fight Errol Spence in Terence Crawford, right? That has the dog in him, that's rangy, that has power in both hands, that, has a high ring IQ, can box, has a good jab. And then on the flip side, we never seen Terence Crawford fight a guy like Errol Spence. So that's what's so intriguing about it. The rubber's going to meet the road. Can Terence Crawford deal with that work rate? Can Errol Spence impose that work rate on Terence Crawford? Can Terence Crawford counter Errol Spence? Can Terence Crawford slow down Errol Spence's work rate, his aggression? Can he do it? Can he do it? Eric Johnson, brother Super Chat. Valdez beat Shakur. It's the fix was in period. I won't say that, but Valdez, Sid Smith, what's going on? Salute to Louisville, Kentucky in the building. Valdez can box. He's a good boxer. He's undefeated. He has power. He can box. He's just not a better boxer and athlete than Shakur Stevenson. He's just not. William Cole, what's going on? He's just not. That's the difference. And he's going up against Monica. Peace, bless, Queen. How you doing today? Salute Blue said, what's up with Andre Ward 50-50? Yeah, so big homie Coop, what's going on? He that's what it's supposed to be. Boxing corner, boxing forum, brother in the super chat. Dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, what about Fury versus Wilder, bro? Was not about skills. Fury versus Wilder was this. Simply put, Deontay Wilder has knocked down and knocked out every boxer he has ever faced, okay, including dropping Fury. In the first fight, he dropped Fury, okay? Fury is known to be chinny. He dropped Fury in the 12th, in the fourth round, I believe, and then in the 12th round, right? And he arguably knocked Tyson Fury out. Deontay Wilder's power is on a whole nother level. It's not comparable to Oscar Valdez or any other power, just a boxer that has power. His power is not even worldly. You understand? He has the highest knockout ratio in the history of sport of boxing. The boxing corner. He stopped Chris Arreola, who dropped Andrew Ruiz, gave him a tough fight, or gave Vladimir Klitschko, Vitaly Klitschko a tough fight, went the distance, gave Bermain Stavern. He stopped Chris Arreola with a jab, brother. A jab. So that means he has the ultimate equalizer. Like he said, you got to be perfect for 12 rounds. And every fight that Fury was in the ring with Deontay Wilder, he almost paid it. In the first fight, the referee said, I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he should have been called the knockout. In the third fight, right, the referee had an extremely long count where you had Andre Ward and the panel saying, what is the referee doing? This is an extremely long count. He clips everybody. Show me somebody that has that type of power. Not even Mike Tyson, brother. So when it comes to Deontay Wilder, he's an anomaly. He don't count. He ain't your ordinary boxer that just has power and has a puncher's chance, brother. He stopped Chris Arreola with a jab. That type of power is completely different. And he's the best athlete in the heavyweight division. So he's the fastest hands in the heavyweight division, and he's the best athlete in the heavyweight division. The reason that Tyson Fury is able to overcome it, because he's 50 pounds heavier. That's a whole different weight class, and he's 3 inches taller with a 3-inch arm reach advantage. That's why. That's the difference. Deontay Wilder is the X factor. So you're trying to say, well, Deontay Wilder only got a puncher's chance. He ain't your average puncher. He's the best athlete with the puncher's chance. The boxers I just named you, Valdez is not a better athlete than Shakur Stevenson. He has more power, but he's not a better athlete than Shakur Stevenson. Hence, the reason Tyson Fury told you again that I'm the only guy that could beat Deontay Wilder. Do you know why? Tyrell Jr., what's going on? NH, what's going on? Rico McCall, what's going on? You know why he tells you that? Because he has something that nobody else has. Tyson Fury is an anomaly as well. He's 50 pounds heavier and 2.5 inches taller. So he gets to lay on him. Deontay Wilder's punching is hitting somebody as essentially 2 weight classes above him. That's like a light heavyweight fighting a heavyweight. And it's even much. It's like light heavyweight is 175. Heavyweight is 200. That's 25 pounds. So that's not even. You're talking about a 60-pounder fighting a middleweight. Jamal Charlo fighting a Imagine Jamal Charlo fighting Alexander Usyk. That's the difference. That's 50 pounds heavier and 2 inches taller. Tay Brown, peace of blessing, Queen. How you doing today? So Tyson Fury himself is an anomaly. So you're wrong. See, this is what I try to tell y'all. Stop trying to debunk me. It don't work. So you're trying to say, well, you picked Deontay Wilder because of what? No, I picked Deontay Wilder because he's an anomaly. It just happens so Tyson Fury is an anomaly as well. Marshall Law, what's going on? King Abdul Aziz, brother, back in the super chat. You picked Lubin too because of the skills, I'm guessing. Of course. Hello. It wasn't skills that won the fight. It was the fact that Lubin decided to stand in the pocket, and he still hurt Fundora again. You didn't pay attention, King Abdul Aziz. I don't know why. It's like I'm a broken record. Fundora is an anomaly. He's 6'6" with an 80+ inch arm reach, fighting at 154. He's not a better skilled fighter than Erickson Lubin. He's a better inside fighter than Erickson Lubin. Miss Sexy, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Miss Sexy, I don't think I saw you for 2 days. Don't let it happen again, okay? Houston, Texas, 056. What's going on? Al Noga, what's going on? So once again, big homie Coop, what's going on? So once again, right? You have a guy that's an anomaly. He's not a better pure boxer than Erickson Lubin. He's a better inside fighter, and Erickson Lubin found out the hard way. So there you have it. Johnny is the name, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, ain't nothing wrong with rooting for your people. I'm with Shakur. Salute to you, great brother. No, I don't have no problem with doing that. But that's where the waters get muddy because you're not going to deal with facts over feelings. You're going to deal in all feelings. And I don't have a problem with that at all whatsoever. But if you don't identify, Malante Davis, what's going on? If you don't identify what's going on out there in the ring, and you're only basing it off a resemblance, then you're going to be wrong 9 times out of 10. We have 988 people, and we have 700 likes. I'm going to say it again. We have 988 people here, and we have 700 likes. I'm going to say it again. We have 988 people and 700 likes. That means we have almost 300 people moonlighting. Get the likes up. Ahmad B. Poetic, my brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Those questions you on why are you picking Latinos? Why aren't they picking Devin to win? I'm curious to know if it's Latino questioning you. Those questioning you are on why exactly. It will only make sense. Keep up the good work, brother. Ahmad B. Poetic. We already know. Because again, they want me to say, well, this is the thing. Let me explain this to y'all. I'm going to tell you the truth. When you have African-American athletes have dominated the sport of boxing forever. Forever. That's not fiction. That's not opinion. It's a fact. It is a fact. Go weight class to weight class to weight class to weight class. Go champion to champion to champion to champion to champion. And compare the two. Almighty Lord, what's going on? Historically, look at Mount Rushmore. Who's on your Mount Rushmore? Who's on everybody's Mount Rushmore? It has nothing to do with anything other than the truth. Roberto Duran is a great boxer. He lost to all the 4 kings. That's a fact. I'm just keeping it 100. People don't like to hear the truth. The truth is just the truth. Ahmad B. Poetic, my brother, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. So, unadulterated truth, what's going on? So, exactly. So here's the thing. This is what happens, right? So this is what happens, right? Is this, right? Thomas Davis, what's going on? this is what happens. When you get one fighter in this position, like Canelo Alvarez, they overdo it. It's overdone. Right? See, Canelo's a great fighter. It just gets overstated. Why? That's why. Because nobody wants to hear the truth. The truth is, you go era to era to era. Muhammad Ali to Sugar Ray Leonard to Tommy Hearns to Marvin Hagler era to Mike Tyson's era to Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather's era. Show me a fighter that's better than Roy Jones in his era. Show me a fighter that's better than Muhammad Ali in his era. Show me a fighter that's better than the four. You got Hagler, Hearns, and Durant. I mean Hagler, Hearns, and Leonard. What other fighters are better than Floyd Mayweather? It's just the truth. It has nothing to do with anything other than the truth. Just is what it is. King Abdul Aziz, brother, back in Super Chat. You still crying about Fury? Keep making excuses. Cool. And you'll still come watch me make excuses. Isn't that something? Now let that sink into you. Johnny D, Junior Coolton, 86. What's going on? Mr. Punch Out, boxing and MMA. What's going on? Kalent 709, my brother in Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, do you think Bud will be able to protect his eyes from being damaged from that Spence pressure and power? Hey, that just Kalent. That just sound. Hey, man, you think Terence Crawford will be able to protect his eyes, man? Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. We're gonna find out, right? Errol Spence is relentless, man. He's physical. He's relentless. I know this. Terence Crawford, man, listen. I don't know, man. I can't tell you that, bro. Larry Lopez, what's going on? I couldn't tell you, brother. I think the most difficult thing Terence Crawford is going to deal with when it comes to Errol Spence is the body work. I think that Errol Spence is going to make a commitment, a conscious effort to continue to go to Terence Crawford's body. How come we have 1,000 people and don't have 900 likes? Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. We should be past 1K right now. Alan Maddox, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Oh, yeah, I know Miss X can't wait for Shakur Stevenson. It's Shakur Stevenson week. It's this weekend. Alan Maddox, brother in the Super Chat. He said, respect, Blue. Those were all legit questions you raised. This is why Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud is the most intriguing, most anticipated, and biggest fight in boxing, period. Agreed. Taywan Berryhill, what's going on? Agreed, great brother. This is Mr. Holmes, what's going on? Child, please, what's going on? This is huge. It's huge. Damian Campbell, what's going on? He's going to Delonte Harrison, what's going on? This is going to be 7 trillion, what's going on? If you wasn't able to be privy, right? It's on ESPN Plus pay-per-view, Miss Sexy. ESPN Plus pay-per-view. If you wasn't able to be privy, Jay Harris 2 Real, 7 trillion, what's going on? Bama Jeff 79, Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? Poppy So Amazing. Sucker Free, what's going on? Retros for Life, 79 Boston, where you been at? Vernon Adams, what's going on? If you wasn't able to witness Sugar Ray Leonard versus Tommy Hearns, 1981. If you wasn't able to watch that fight, and the build-up, and the it gives me goosebumps. The build-up for Leonard versus Hearns and Leonard versus Hagler and Hearns versus. If you wasn't privy to that time, enjoy it, people. Enjoy it because you got it one more time. Paul Robinson Jr., what's going on? D Hightower, what's going on? Mama, there go that Raider, what's going on? Malik, what's going on? Pusher 304, what's going on? If you wasn't able, Dawn Jenkins, the Gotcha Game, what's going on? Rico Forster, Mr. Blue, what's going on? If you wasn't able to be privy to that, Enjoy the ride, people. Enjoy the ride. It's going to be special. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 1K. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the likes up. Solomon Walker, my brother in the super chat. He said, Blue also gave Fundora credit. Gotta get out of here. Facts. I said Fundora was much better than what I thought. He's the better fighter on the inside. I said this. Manny Face Publishing, what's going on? Naeem Quiet Storm Tate, my brother, what's going on? I said that Fundora don't give up his height, as people suggest. He gives up his advantages when he gives up his height and fights on the inside. No, he's a very, very good inside fighter. He's not giving up anything. He's not giving up anything. Fat Cat Shadowbox, what's going on? Bumpy the Grunt, what's going on? He's not giving up his height. He's not giving up any advantages. He's a better inside fighter than he is on the outside. Sebastian Fundora is a very good fighter, very accurate. He is an anomaly. 6'6" with an 88 or whatever, how many inch arm reach he has. I believe it's like 81 inches or something of that magnitude. And fighting at 154. That's an anomaly. And he has power. He's relentless. And he has a high ring IQ. Child, please, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, haircut snapping, my boy. What that run you? And Florida boy trying to charge $50 a cut. Ain't it trash? Man, $50 for a cut? I mean, I tip my barber and stuff like that, but dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, haircut snapping, my boy. What that run you? And Florida boy trying to charge $50 a cut. Ain't it trash? Yeah, man. Well, I pay like $30. $35. Kevin C, what's going on? Omar Tap, what's going on? OMG Beats, what's going on? Like $35. Then I drop him a tip. Manny Face Publishing, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, salute, they keep forgetting you might be Latino yourself. Homework, facts over feelings. Yeah, they don't do their homework. They don't choose to. And I don't choose to educate them on it. Roy Babineau, what's going on? Where you been at? Gio James Khalil 98, what's going on? Green Holt Dunham, Bobo, what's going on? Marvin's Joseph, what's going on? Louis A, what's going on, great brother? Anah Israel, where you been at, bro? Barry Kelly, what's going on? He said, appreciate you, brother. My brother, bitch, be megastar in the building. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Pinson TV. My brother, bitch, be megastar Little Princess channel. Bitch, drop the link in the chat. And bitch, I forgot to hit you up on Saturday, man. Gerard Hancock, what's going on? Delonte Harrison, what's going on? The Joy of Boston, what's going on? Smash the like button. Daniel Stanley, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? K Finest 619 in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, how many black fighters Canelo fought in his career? Think about it. By the way, Blue, I'm a girl. Oh, K Finest 619. Peace blessings to you, Queen. I apologize. Canelo has fought Shane Mosley, James Kirkland, Danny Jacobs, Shane Mosley, Danny Jacobs, James Kirkland, Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather, Erislandy Lara, Caleb Plant, that Caleb Plant, Austin Trout, Danny Jacobs. Hey, Caleb Plant is that dude, man. Hey, we adopted Caleb Plant, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. So like 8. Boss at 357. What's going on? Caleb Plant is our brother, man. So, nah. Who else? Feel like I'm missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing somebody. So, Kate, Finest 619. Blessings to you, Queen. Thank you for correcting me. The Boxing Corner, my brother back in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "I'm 100% Mexican, not Pancho, Mexican American, and I'm rooting for Haney over Cambosa and Ryan because I respect him because of his sacrifice, money over legacy. Ryan is just a diva, and much Panchos say he's the best at 135." Yeah, see, Ryan Garcia. See, here's the thing, right? T4 set. What's going on? Tori Wells, Rod Flash, Porsche Chronicles. What's going on? Ryan Garcia can be a good fighter, right? The knock on Ryan Garcia is not that, again, like the brother said, you're going to get fans that are rooting for Ryan Garcia because he resembled him, not because he could box. Eric Black 60, what's going on, right? They're not rooting for him. Like you said, they're not rooting for him because he could box. They're rooting for him because he resembled him, right? And that's all good and that's all well and good. It's understood, right? I'm not appalled to it. To each his own. But you got to be truthful in what you're watching. That's where the problem comes in. Is he the best at 135? No. Ryan Garcia's problem is not because he's a Mexican fighter. No, his problem is he ain't committed to the sport. Ryan Garcia is a young kid that's committed to social media and his social media following. That's what Ryan Garcia is committed to. Alan Mattis, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. And salute to my brother in the Boxing Corner, dropping that dirt on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, off topic, but do you see Fury or Wilder beating Riddick Bowe in his prime? Out of all the greats, it is hard for me to put Fury over Wilder in my top 10 or Wilder in my top 10. I mean, it's all opinionated, right? Alan Maddox, Riddick Bowe in his prime, man. Woof. I would love to see Riddick Bowe in his prime against Mike Tyson in his prime. Riddick Bowe left a lot to be desired. Riddick Bowe just wasn't committed to the sport. It's unfortunate. Riddick Bowe is like no knock or not trying to be funny or anything, but he's like Adrian Broner. We should have 1,000 likes. Smash the like button. You see, they just pushed off 150 people at one time. 150 people just dropped off at one time. Get the likes up to 1.1K. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 1.1K. You know you didn't smash it. Smash it. They just pushed off 150 people at one time. Riddick Bowe, again, Riddick Bowe is a lot. See, Anthony, what's going on? Coach Stroll, Dry Race, what's going on? A lot to be desired. I can't tell you what Riddick Bowe would do, because I only saw him at his absolute best in the first Holyfield fight. And in the third Holyfield fight, he came close to it. But Riddick Bowe's absolute best was when he fought Evander Holyfield in the first fight. That's the best version of Riddick Bowe I ever saw. Then you watch Riddick Bowe against Galata, and it's like, what's going on here? And you watch Riddick Bowe in the second fight with Holyfield. It's like, I can't tell you what he could have do against Fury and Wilder because I haven't seen him do it enough consistently. And I'm a huge fan of Riddick Bowe. Just haven't seen him consistently do it enough at the highest level to say, hey, Riddick Bowe can do this. I just didn't see it. Can he beat Wilder and Fury? I don't know. I couldn't tell you if he could beat Wilder and Fury. You know why? Because I saw them at their best all the time, and I saw them walk through and face adversity and come through it. I saw Riddick Bowe. I can't tell you, man. I don't know, man. He got all the skills to beat everybody. Like, I would love to see Riddick Bowe in his absolute prime. That the first fight against Holyfield, that Riddick Bowe, I think he could beat anybody except Muhammad Ali. I think that first Riddick Bowe in one fight on any given night could beat any heavyweight. That's how talented Riddick Bowe is. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe. You understand? It's unfortunate. Imagine Riddick Bowe, the version we saw in the first fight with Holyfield, against the best version of Lennox Lewis. Imagine what that could have been. But he just didn't give it to us. He didn't give us the fights. I don't know. I can't tell you. Michael Ray II, salute to you, great brother. So I can't tell you what Riddick Bowe would and wouldn't do. It's like me telling you what Adrian Broner couldn't do. Vulcan Raven, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, we're putting a lot of emphasis on how good Shakur Stevenson is. It is possible that Oscar Valdez may be underestimated. No, he's not underestimated. It is, if anything, it's just going to be, it's not going to be, he ain't going to go in there and outbox Shakur Stevenson and walk him down, and that's not going to happen. If he beats Shakur Stevenson, it's because he landed some lucky punches. Or Shakur Stevenson had some serious lapses in the fight. And not underestimate him. He's very good. He's very skilled. He has power. But Shakur Stevenson is physically on a different level than Oscar Valdez. And not underestimating him. Now, anything could happen in the sport of boxing, right, on any given Sunday. But 9 times out of 10, that type of talent is going to show up. And there's a reason Oscar Valdez struggled with Robson Casasio. There's a reason he struggled with pure boxers. There's a reason. $12, what's going on? It just is what it is. It's a reason. For instance, I give you an example. Canelo Alvarez always struggles with pure boxers. Historically, it doesn't matter how good they are. Now, some he's just more talented than. Caleb Plant, right? He can beat Caleb Plant because Caleb Plant has lapses. But in the first 5 rounds, Caleb Plant was winning the fight. Why? Because of that style matchup. Because of his physical limitations. Okay? He was arguably losing the fight to Erislan De Lara. Why? Because Lara is just a better boxer than he is? No. It's because physically they have physical advantages. He has physical limitations. So he has to do stuff he has to strategically put them in position to have an advantage where they just naturally have an advantage. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, let me give you an example. In the sport of basketball, right? Magic Johnson physically he's considered the best point guard to ever play, right? But he physically had an advantage over every point guard he ever faced. Naturally, he had an advantage every night. And on top of it, he was talented. So does that mean Isaiah Thomas, Chris Paul, and Gary Payton aren't good point guards? No, they have to strategically be able to beat. They have to strategically strategize to be able to have success against Magic Johnson. Where he just goes out there, he automatically has an advantage physically, and that's the difference. Shakur Stevenson just physically, naturally has an advantage over Oscar Valdez, but on top of that, he's just as savvy and has a ring IQ and better defense, and he's just bigger than him. So Valdez is 5'5", Shakur is 5'8". He's 3 inches taller than him. Valdez has a 65, 64 inch arm reach. He has a 68 inch arm reach, and he's the better athlete. He's quicker. He's naturally quicker. So it's strategy. You understand? So now Valdez has to strategize to put himself in position to be successful. Now Shakur Stevenson has to strategize just to identify when Valdez is trying to put him in that position, and he'll be successful. Boston Corner, my brother back in the super chat. He said, not all Mexicans are biased like the ones in the U.S. No, nobody. That's a myth. Nobody's like that. RBZ, my brother, what's good to you? He who thinks, what's going on? Jafari Season, my brother in super chat. Bug gonna say, mule hit me in the iPod. Hey, man, this is gonna be epic. I can't wait, man. The first press conference, Tip O'Malley, King Folk, what's going on? Jay Wade Citizen, what's going on? Mark J, what's going on? Southern T Boxing and Sports. Go subscribe to my brother Southern T Boxing and Sports. Monica said, Blue Blood, I will definitely watch this undercard. Blue, Keyshawn Davis versus Esteban Sanchez, lightweight, and Nico Ali Walsh versus Alejandro Ibarra. Middleweight. Yeah, I think that's going to be a tough fight for Nico Ali Walsh. It's going to be Harold Kumo. It's going to Uncle Amir. It's going to. They building him up based off of his namesake. But Brooklyn Finest, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What's good with you, brother? Where you been at? He said, off topic, Amir Khan has one of the best resume in boxing. Do you think he'll make it to the Hall of Fame despite his record? Oh, absolutely. Amir Khan is a Hall of Famer. Man, listen. There's two fighters that could beat Amir Khan. Amir Khan in his prime, if Amir Khan, right, coulda, shoulda, woulda, right? Ifs, right? If Amir Khan had a chin, he not, that's a physical default that he has. If Amir Khan had a chin, whoo, man, help boxing. If Amir Khan had a sturdy chin, man, please help boxing. I'm telling y'all. If Amir Khan had a sturdy chin, he would be considered one of the greatest boxers ever. It just, there goes that, like I told you guys, it's a physical limitation that he cannot help. There's nothing he could do about that. If Amir Khan had a sturdy chin, it's just like I tell you, if Sean Porter had power, whew, if Sean Porter had power, I'm trying to tell y'all, but they don't. Terry Pruitt, right? Peace, bless to the Queen. Back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. King Abdul is going to keep watching and paying you to make excuses and just stop and accept the fact that it can't be changed. Facts, Queen. He can't help himself. See, here's the thing, right, Queen? You can't unsee the truth. And so here's the thing, Terry Pruitt, right? When somebody tells you the truth and directs you to the truth, no matter if you agree or disagree, you can't help but keep going and looking at it. You can't help yourself. You'll find yourself keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. Once you hear and see the truth, you can't unsee it. It is what it is. You can't. And so no matter how much you want to go against the grain, right? All you're doing is making it tough for yourself. Make it easy on yourself. Admit one way or the other. Just say, listen, you know what? You right? Or just say, you know what? I don't like this dude. But you just got to be honest with yourself. Period. Period. If I tell you, fast food is not good for you, right? And I can show you the truth, and you don't want to believe it because you like to eat fast food. So what you want to continue to go against the grain and keep coming up with different scenarios and situations to try to tell me, yeah, well, this person, well, my grandmother lived till she was 102 and that's all she did. Well, okay, cool. Okay, cool. So then go do what you want. But the problem is you'll keep coming back because you're starting to question. You're starting to question, this truth. You can't help yourself. Can't help yourself. Eli Zachary talk everything. What's going on? Daniel Staley, brother in the super chat, dropping that dup on your boy Blue in the super chat. Said, salute Blue Blood, hashtag Spence. Salute to my brother Daniel Staley, dropping that dup on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, great brother. Quato Loso, what's going on, great brother? Colby Allen, what's going on? So that's the thing. You can't unsee the truth. Just is what it is. See, that's why Duke, what's going on? That's why when Andre Ward said this, right, it hits home. So guess what? Now you got to come back. Now Andre Ward said, man, this is a 50-50 fight. Errol Spence showed versatility when he fought Mikey Garcia. He showed that he could box. Uh-oh. Now, Blue Blood been telling you this, but you could come here and say, you ain't never boxed. Or you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't a journalist. You ain't a professional. You ain't always right. But Olympic gold medalist, who was an undefeated 2-division champion, the former pound-for-pound king and Hall of Famer, an icon in the sport of boxing, tells you that the same thing I told you. Uh-oh. Now they got to tell you, your Andre Ward is being disloyal to Terence Crawford, man. Eric Johnson, my brother, said, can't send super chat, Blue. Drop $1 in the super chat. Refresh the super chat for my brother, Eric Johnson, man. Solomon Walker, brother, in the super chat, he said, no lie, I was thinking Caleb Plant's. Yes, Caleb Plant is my guy, man. Young drone photography, what's going on? I love Caleb Plant, man. Blessings to Caleb Plant and Jordan Plant. Blessings to them, man. I love Caleb Plant. Midway Chris, what's going on? Now, there's people that don't like Caleb Plant. John Blaze 06, what's going on? Boston Jorge, what's going on? I like his approach. T Hunt, what's going on? I mean, to each his own. Myron Denard, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, Blue, I'm with you on that. We definitely claiming Caleb Plant. Facts. So that's my guy right there. Kidding me? Lynch Patrick, my brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. Appreciate you. I rocks with Caleb Plant, man. I like Caleb Plant. Daniel Phillips, what's going on? C Money Best Star is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Curtis Price, Kareem Ash, what's going on? M. Fitz, Bull Scenes, what's going on? Usyk versus Fury, possible. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. Well, he got to get past Anthony Joshua. That's no walk in the park. Seen and unseen boxing, what's going on? Eric Hatch, what's going on? I think people are counting Anthony Joshua out. Mordecai the Great, what's going on? I think people are counting Anthony Joshua out against Alexander Usyk, and I don't know why. Big Block, what's going on? Deion Williams, what's going on? I think they're counting out Anthony Joshua, and I don't know why. Because that was a nip and tuck fight. That wasn't no walk in the park for Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk, I thought, won the first 3 rounds. Then Joshua won the next 3 rounds, right? I thought Usyk won 1, 2, and 3. I thought Joshua won 4, 5, and 6. Then I thought Usyk won 7. Then I thought Joshua won 8. Then I thought Usyk won 9. Then I thought Joshua won 10. Here's where the separation came in. Usyk won 11 and 12 big. But that was a back and forth seesaw fight. It wasn't a walk in the park for any one of them. Slim Reaper said AJ won 3 rounds total. You didn't watch the fight. Go back and rewatch it. Watch it with the sound off, and don't watch it through the lens of not liking Anthony Joshua. Go watch it. Just watch the fight. It was a going back and forth fight. Again, the first 3 rounds for me. Now go back and watch it. But to come in and say that Joshua only won 3 rounds, you didn't watch the fight. If you come in, Slim Reaper, and you tell me AJ only won 3 rounds, then you didn't watch that fight. Go back and watch the fight again. Young Drone Photography, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, what's your thoughts on Taylor versus Serrano? Can't wait. Woo-wee! I can't wait. I honestly never watched Taylor fully. What makes her so good? Is she a pressure fighter? Is this the fight, the women version of Stevenson and Valdez? Hey, it is. It is Stevenson and Valdez. I like that. It's ironic that it's happening the same day. But yeah, it's Stevenson versus Valdez. Amanda Serrano is Valdez, and Katie Taylor Katie Taylor is Valdez, and Amanda Serrano is Shakur Stevenson. Amanda Serrano is going to win. Amanda Serrano is going to win. She's going to win. Amanda Serrano she is a thumper with power. A thumper. So Dante Fox, what's going on? Mo said Katie Taylor unanimous decision. Okay. David Young, what's going on? M Stacks 85, what's going on? There's no Terence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. And salute to my brother, Young Drone Photography, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, so that's going to be a great fight, man. Hey, Young Drone, I'm telling you, brother, tune in. Katie Taylor Serrano. It ain't going to disappoint. Katie Taylor brings it. She going to bring it. Katie Taylor brings it. The problem with Katie Taylor, she struggles with pressure fighters. Amanda Serrano is not just a pressure fighter. She's a pressure fighter with technique and skills and hand speed, athletic ability, and she's probably the biggest puncher in women's boxing. Katie Taylor's in trouble. Dexter Robinson, what's going on? Katie Taylor struggles with pure boxers. She struggles with, not with pure boxers. She struggles with pressure boxing. When you pressure Katie Taylor, she struggles badly. Her body language says it, and she's older. Amanda Serrano's going to win, in my opinion. But it's going to be epic. Katie Taylor's going to bring it. And she's going to box on the back foot. And she's versatile. And she got quick feet. Woo-wee! She got quicker feet than Amanda Serrano, I believe. Just slightly. And it might be the style. But woo-wee! It's going to get physical. What he say on Border Boy? It's going to get mighty physical in there. Myron Denard, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. He said if Tyson and Wilder could fight, what would be the keys to victory for both fighters? The obvious, great brother Myron Denard, that Mike Tyson has to get around Deontay Wilder's length and jab, and Deontay Wilder has to stay disciplined and use the jab, make it a boring fight. Use the range, use his height, use his jab. He has a thudding jab. He don't have a regular jab. He has a thudding jab. Use the jab, control the pace of the fight, control the distance, use your timing, fight like he fought Chris Arreola, and every now and then let that right hand go. Mike Tyson started to fade in the second half of fights. And there's a lot of fights people just overlook that Mike Tyson had that guys went to the 12th round with Mike Tyson when they was boxing and moving around the ring and using a jab. Even Larry Holmes at times, even though it was short-lived, when he did have success, look at him using his jab and getting on his toes. They gave him a problem. You just got to stay disciplined and be able to do it for 12 rounds. Ronaldo Garcia, what's going on? Now, I think that Deontay Wilder, around the 8th, 9th round, catch him clean, Mike Tyson starts to fall back, man. Once you start catching Mike Tyson clean and not backing down, he starts to fall back. His Mr. 6'7", what's going on? His offensive relentlessness starts to dwindle. Manny Face Publishing, my brother back in the Super Chat. Where you rank Lennox Lewis all time? All top 5. And heavyweights? Top 5 heavyweights. Lennox Lewis is a great man. One of my favorites. All time at heavyweight, top 5. T1, what's going on, great brother? Definitely top 5. Heavyweights. Mark Maldonado, what's going on? Malik, what's going on? Devin is going to win. Anah Israel, brother in Super Chat. They playing commercials in your live stream, Blue. Yeah, I know. All good, man. That just helps out your boy. One Sports Network, what's going on? Hey, where my brother Mike on sports? I just realized I ain't seen him in a while. Jaguar Black, what's going on? Anybody see Mike on sports? Brian Taylor, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you see that boy Errol Spence back in the gym just 2 weeks out of the Ugas match? Oh, for sure. And he pounding the pavement. Monty Norman, what's going on? He outside pounding the pavement, putting the road work in. They both ready. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is epic. Just enjoy it, people. Enjoy every ride. Stop just being an Errol Spence or Terence Crawford detracted, man. Enjoy the ride. I'm telling you. It's going to be on DAZN, Bish. You talking about Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano on DAZN. Monica, I'm telling you, Monica. I'm telling you. Woo-wee! I kid you not. Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Be tuned in. Don't miss it. This is going to live up to the billing. It's going to live up to the billing. K Fine 619, the Queen back in the Super Chat, dropping that. Said, what's your thoughts on Xander Zaire Blue? Oh, great fighter. Ring Dragon TV, what's going on? He might be the next Puerto Rican great fighter. Jeremy Hurd, what's going on? K Fine is 619. He might be the next best Puerto Rican fighter. He's that dude. Mm-hmm. Obviously, it's premature. But from what I see, I like him. Sam May, what's going on? Paul Porter, what's going on? Steven Styles, what's going on? Jay Lynn and Queen said, how smart is it for Bud to fight Spence after such a long layoff? I can't tell you that. Taekwon Wack Mo, what's going on? D, what's going on? I wish I could tell you that. Only he knows him, right? Kimber 4509, just might. Snoop 500, what's going on? Only he knows his body, right? Now, me, I could say, hey, man, if I was advising him or part of his team, right? Tom Short, what's going on? I would say, hey, Bud, man, we should get him. I would have been planning for a fight for July already, June, July. I would have already been planning for that. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just me. Jay Alvarez, what's going on? Darryl Lewis, what's going on? So I would have been saying, hey, man, let's get a fight in June or July. Stay active. He fought twice in 2 years. 3 years. Twice. In 2020, right? In 2020, he fought once. In 2021, he fought once. He ain't fight yet in 2022. He fought Kell Brook in 2020. Sean Porter in 2021. Nothing in 2022. Once a year at 35, going into a fight with Errol Spence. Me personally, Jalen, I'm saying this. Hey, bro, let's get a fight and stay active. But who am I? If I'm advising, but then again, maybe that another camp and a whole nother fight might be taxing on his body, right? He's been boxing since he was 6, 7 years old. So maybe a whole nother camp might be taxing on his body going into the Errol Spence fight. Maybe he won't be going in fully healthy against Errol Spence. Luis Lugo, what's going on? You understand? Ruben Gutierrez, what's going on? Steven Styles, what's going on? So maybe they look at it, listen, maybe if I have another fight, another training camp, I'm not going to be 100% healthy going into the fight with Errol Spence. Maybe Terence Crawford right now is 100% healthy. You don't have this is the only camp, maybe that's the reason. And I could see it from that standpoint as well. But me personally, I would say, bro, let's stay active going into that. Stay sharp, but who knows? I mean, Floyd Mayweather did it. Obviously, we're gonna say he ain't Floyd Mayweather. He ain't. Sugar Ray Leonard had a long layoff, came back and fought Hagler and won. Quan, brother in the super chat, when did the Black versus Latino rivalry start? Oh man, it's just natural. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you that, bro. That's a good question. That's a great question, bro. Man, I wish the late, great, legendary Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, a.k.a. my brother, my co-host, was here. Because that's a great question, man. That's a great question. Yeah, Monica, Joe Frazier's daughter. That's a great question. Joe Frazier's daughter. She fought. They actually fought. Layla Ali and Joe Frazier's daughter. That's a great question. When did that rivalry start? Now you're gonna have me go back and look at that. It's just a natural reaction, but that's a good question, man. Like, where was the first ones to start? Salute to my brother A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Ellis, aka Tags, what's good, great brother? How you been? Box YouTube, what's going on? Eric Johnson, brother in Super Chat. Thoughts on Mason Bros, Blue, Cleveland, stand up. Salute. I had them on the show. 2 times. Salute to the Mason brothers. I had them on the show twice. The sky's the limit for them. Eric Johnson. I had them on the show twice. Salute to the Mason brothers. Jalen said, "We for sure." Oh yeah, it's gone. I mean, nothing is guaranteed in boxing. Jalen, Underground Asylum, my brother, what's going on? Fadeaway Kenny, what's going on? Christopher Craney, what's going on? Jalen, I can't tell you the spot. What's going on, Shacky P? Erica Bailey, peace, bless, queen. How you doing today? I can't guarantee you that fight gonna happen because nothing is guaranteed in the sport of boxing. But it looks like it's on certain thing. I can say that. Real Banks, what's going on? Young Drone Photography, brother, back in the super chat, dropping a cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if I'm Bud, why not get a little fight in? Not only to stay active, but to get another money bag. Yeah, I can see that. The problem is, like I said, if I'm Terence Crawford, I'm saying if I'm his team, get another bag, get another fight, stay sharp. But then nothing is guaranteed in boxing. You go in there with Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman clip you, get an injury or anything. Keith Thurman mess around, be better than what you think, and beat you. D. Luckett, what's going on? So I believe Terence Crawford will win the fight. Young King Company, what's going on? But he still have to get in there and win the fight. You understand what I'm saying? Antonio Short, what's going on, great brother? Mo, what's going on? Triple X, what's going on? See, so I believe Terence Crawford, Drew Titan LLC, my brother, go subscribe to my brother, Drew Titan LLC. He said Duran versus Davey Moore at Madison Square Garden is what I was told, but I'm not sure. Yeah, see, it goes back further than that, though, Drew. It goes back further than that. It goes back further than that, Drew. So it's just hard to pinpoint. Yavi Smoke, what's going on? Because at the end of the day, it's a natural rivalry. Adrian Suarez, what's going on? It's a natural rivalry. Jalen said Blue got jokes. Always. Always, Jalen. Jafari Caesar, my brother in Super Chat, do you think Broken Nest can win? Asking for a friend. Hey, bro. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. Here we go. Here we go, my brother Jafari Caesar, because the Lakers ain't in it. Now, here we go. B. Wade, what's going on? Here we go, because the Lakers ain't in it. Now, here we go. Tom Schultz said Meldrick Taylor versus Julio Cesar Chavez. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just, you can't pinpoint it. It's just a natural reaction. Logic, what's going on? You forgot, I'm a Chicago Bulls fan. The Bulls still in it. We got one more day. We got another day. Now, Jafari Caesar ain't mentioned nothing about basketball all this time. Yeah, Kyrie Irving was laughing. Kevin Durant was laughing. Mo, what's going on? Rufius Patterson, what's going on? The Pelicans doing their thing, Monica. My brother Jafari Caesar ain't mentioned nothing about basketball all this time. As soon as Mookie Chase, what's going on? 09, 07, what's going on? Oh, I was a Knicks fan, never. Devontae Richardson, what's going on? I root for New York when my Bulls is not in it. I've been a Bulls fan since 1983. I've been a Bulls fan since my aunt introduced me to them. Jermaine 419, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, I got Haney beating Kambosos, but if the fight is close on the judges' scorecards, I believe Kambosos will get the backyard nod. Also, I think it will be good for Tank to try to fight Loma next after Rolly. I agree. I think he should try to fight Lomachenko as well. I don't know how realistic that is, but I think he should pursue that fight. If Devin Haney, the fight is close on the scorecards, I mean, I could see that. But then I could also see them trying not to go that route because they don't want to have a bad rep. See, you got to look at it from this standpoint as well. They hear what's going on. They hear what's said. They hear that people are cautious. Bob Arum says it. Teddy Atlas says it. Oscar De La Hoya is saying it. Right? There's a lot of awareness to people concerns of Devin Haney going over there and getting a fair shake. So just maybe the judges saying, yeah, Jay Lynn told him he asked him for a friend. So just maybe the judges are looking at it from a standpoint and saying, you know what? Let's do the right thing. Let's get our Spike Lee on and do the right thing. Fade away, Kenny. My brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, got a feeling Shakur might stop Valdez 7th round. What you think, Blue? I think similar to those lines, but I'm gonna make my official prediction on Saturday. But I think you could be right. For sure. I think that Shakur Stevenson understands what's at stake. I think that Oscar Valdez understands he's up against it. SC Slots bodyguard, what's going on? The conversation, okay, of Oscar Valdez leads me to believe that Oscar Valdez knows he's up against it. Right? The wording that Oscar Valdez is using. Salute to Tara Sims, peace and blessings, Queen, Orlando, Florida, in the building. Salute. Chris Brown, 4-5, my brother. What's goody with you? The wording, the choice of words for Raw TV, what's going on? For Oscar Valdez, fade away, Kenny, leads me to believe that Oscar Valdez, he knows he's up against it. Because he's saying stuff like, I'm going to try my best. He's saying stuff like, I'm going to give it everything I have. When you say stuff like that, you are already defeated, in my opinion. He's saying stuff like, I could possibly stop him. Possibly? Shakur Stevenson is not saying I could possibly stop Valdez. He says, I'm going to stop Valdez. Shakur Stevenson is not saying, I think I can win this fight. He's saying, I'm going to dominate this fight. Shakur Stevenson is not saying, Oscar Valdez is on the same level as me. He's saying Oscar Valdez is a good fighter, but it's my time. Pinchy Mancena, S13, 1989. What's going on? Slick Rick, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? The choice of words on the part of Oscar Valdez leads me to believe that Oscar Valdez knows he's up against it. No one, J. Pitty City, my brother, what's going on? Kareem Ebanks, what's going on? He knows he's up against it. He knows this is an uphill battle. And he feels like, hey, I'm going to do what I can out there. And if I win, I win. If I don't, I gave it everything I had. That's the mindset I'm feeling from him. The fact that he's talking about, I think I can. You think? Bro, you a 2-division undefeated world champion. You talking about, I think I could possibly stop him. And then when Shakur responds to him, then he tries to speak with confidence. When Shakur responds to him and says stuff like, oh, this, and then he'd be like, oh, no, I'm going to do it. You know, he's not confident. He's not confident. He's not confident. Percy Brown, my brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said Percy Brown dropping that dub on your boy Blue. What's up, Blue? I'm checking in, and of course, classes in the master's teaching. Salute to my brother. Appreciate you. Salute to my brother Percy Brown. He said, I'm Blue. What's up? I'm checking in. And of course, class is in session and the master is teaching. Salute to my brother Percy Brown. Drop it, that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Here we go, Monica. Monica, don't join that party. Don't do it, Queen. Monica, don't join that party. Here she go with the can. His name ain't Durant. His name is the Monica. Don't join that party. Don't join that party, Queen. The Keji, what's going on? I'm trying to Keji. Monica, don't join that party. Don't get in on that. Don't get in on that. Eric Johnson, my brother in Super Chat, that's exactly what I said, Blue. Yeah, he don't have confidence. He's not speaking with confidence. He don't believe he can win. You hear, listen to George Kambosos. Do George Kambosos, Jawan Davis, what's going on? Now, he's going to lose, in my opinion. The boxing plug, what's going on? But listen to George Kambosos Jr., right? Yeah, Monica, don't get in on that. No, sir. Stay away from that, Queen. Stay away, back away from the table, right? So, George Kambosos, I believe, is going to lose to Devin Haney. And I think Devin Haney is going to put on a masterclass performance, right? But listen to George Kambosos Jr. talk. He like, oh, I'm beating him. I'm taking his belt. Even though we know he ain't confident behind the scenes. That's why he ain't want to make the fight. But in his brain, he like, okay, it is what it is. Now I got to beat Devin Haney. The task is in front of me. Now I got to go ahead and take the test and pass it. But you listen to him speak, and you listen to Valdez. Listen to the tone of their voice. It's not the same. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Holmes way better jab than Wilder, more active and accurate, way better footwork too. Of course. I never said he wasn't. I see no way Wilder body or chin takes Mike's punches. Prime Tyson slips and destroys Wilder 4 to 6 rounds, tops Wilder KO like Bruno. Okay. He ain't Frank Bruno, brother. He's more athletic. He's more rangy. And he has way more power than Larry Holmes. His jab is, he ain't Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes had arguably the best jab in boxing history. So we already know that. But Deontay Wilder has a very good jab, and Mike Tyson struggled against other boxers, not just Larry Holmes. And his power is going to come into play. His power is going to come into play. You think Mike Tyson want to just be coming in recklessly and getting clipped by Deontay Wilder's power? Brother, you got another thing coming. The way he walked through Larry Holmes and Frank Bruno, Deontay Wilder ain't Frank Bruno and Larry Holmes, brother. He gets clipped one time, okay? And the thing is, Deontay Wilder with Tyson Fury is punching uphill. When he's fighting guys that are smaller, he's punching downhill. You see that hit when he caught Luis King Kong Ortiz on the top of his head? You ain't even supposed to hit. They teach you not to hit up here because you break your own hand. Man, did you see the sweat come off Ortiz's head when he hit him? Ortiz ain't even know what happened. You taught to put your head down, and this is the hardest part of the skull. You put it down, you hit that, man, you hurt your finger. Right? Man, listen, man. If you think that that's the case, I mean, to each his own. But if you think Wilder's jab, Larry Holmes arguably has the best jab in boxing history. Bobby, Midnight Poet, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother Bob E, Midnight Poet. Salute to you, great brother. Monica, you gotta like Kevin Durant, Queen. What you mean? Blue likes Kevin Durant. You like Kevin Durant. You see how this works, Monica? Blue likes Kevin Durant. Monica likes Kevin Durant. Jose Montesinos, what's going on? Salute to my brother Bobby, Midnight Poet, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Jermaine 419, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I don't like how Oscar didn't say he would win the fight. He just said, I want my fans to know I'm leaving it all in the ring. He ain't confident in me. I told you, Jermaine 419. You don't think he can win that fight. He don't think he can win that fight. You don't think he can win that fight. Ellis, a.k.a. Tag, my brother in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Stevenson TKO win in the 5th round, Blue. I think Stevenson want to put on a show. He's going to attack from the beginning of the first round, of the first bell. Yeah, but he still got to be careful because Oscar Valdez is not Jamel Herring. And salute to Jamel Herring. I like Jamel Herring. Oscar Valdez is not Jamel Herring. He's not Jamel Herring. Oscar Valdez has a lot of power. Oscar Valdez is savvy, and he's going to let him go. Jamel Herring was being cautious, right? Will do, Monica, will do. See, I love Brandon Ingram is one of my favorite players. I wish he was on the Bulls. I love Brandon Ingram. I love Brandon Ingram from the beginning. I'm a Duke fan, so you already know, Monica. Brandon Ingram is my guy. And I like C.J. McCollum as well. So I got you. 1 for 1. Michael Help, my brother, what's going on? You got a deal, Monica. You got a deal. So yeah, LSAK tag dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. So he got to be careful. Oscar Valdez is going, like he said, he's going to lay it all out there. He's going to lay it all out there. Boston Plug, what's going on? Rashawn Hargreaves, what's going on? Because he has no he has nothing to lose. LSAK tag. He's in a win-win situation. He gets knocked out by Oscar Valdez. I mean by Shakur Stevenson. People are gonna say, "See, he got hard." There's gonna be all types of excuses. He's too big. He shouldn't be fighting at welterweight. I got people telling me Shakur Stevenson should be fighting at welterweight. What are you talking about? Dude just came up from 126. Why would he be fighting 20 pounds north? Right? They already see the signs and the writing on the wall. But so Oscar Valdez, my point in saying that is Oscar Valdez has nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. He's going to let it all hang out. He's going to throw caution in the wind. And so Shakur Stevenson, he has to be very mindful of that, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning. You start to break him down and wear him down, change levels on him. He can't go in there just like being overly aggressive. That's when things happen. You get clipped, you get hurt. Oscar Valdez got power. Oscar Valdez could box. He not fit. He don't have the physical gifts Shakur has, but that dude could box. He could move. He has respectable hand speed. Okay, Bones 215. What's going on? He got power in both hands. He got wheels. He could move. And we know he got a chin, and you know he got the dog. Maurice, Mr. Brown, what's going on? You know Oscar Valdez got dog in him. Dude fought with a broken jaw. I mean, come on. Dude fought with a broken jaw. Joshua Wright, what's going on? Yeah, I love Joshua Wright. I love Brandon Ingram, man. I always thought he was Kevin Durant. Every time I play 2K, I always trade for Brandon Ingram. It don't matter what team I'm using. He's always my star. Young King Company, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Yo, Blue, my wife is running, is in the running for the cover of Miss Fitness magazine. Bluebird Sports TV family, can we hit the link and vote in the chat? Her win this year, and her win this year." Oh man, what? Young King Company, man, you doing it big, huh, great brother? Blessings to the queen. What's her name, great brother? Hey, yeah, man, put the link in there, brother. You ain't gotta ask me that. Let's get it. Rockstar Gypsy, what's going on? Big Frank, Slick Rick, what's going on? Hey, Young King Company, brother, please. Let's get it. Where can we vote? E-Man 2537, what's going on? Come on, brother. Oh, he dropped the link right there. People, go to that link right there. Hey, hold on. Let me pin that up. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go to ppv.blkprime.com. Go subscribe. Y'all know that's my company I'm working with. I'm getting ready to pin up this my brother Young King Company, his significant other. Click on that link, people. Let's everybody get and click on that link and get that queen to that dub. Let's get her to the dub. Woo! You just got me excited, bro. That's exciting, man. Blessing to my brother Young King Company. Hey, bro, you got Instagram? Hit me up on Instagram, please. Hey, yeah, let's vote for the queen, man. The link is pinned up right there. Click on the link. I just pinned it up in the chat. Click on the link and go vote for her. Prentice Tarver, what's going on? Oh man, that's huge, brother. That's huge, man. Please, people, let's get 10,000 clicks. Let's get 10,000 clicks for her. What's her name, great brother? AZ Landlord, what's going on? Now, they ain't going to tell you how the unfair advantage come in here and say, hey, man, you had a whole chat of 10,000 people vote for her, man. It ain't fair. Hey, everybody go and click on it, man. Uh-oh, Maurice, Mr. Grind. You're going to have to inbox me that, brother. AZ Landlord, what's going on? Boss Rat 357, my brother, what's goody with you? Natty Dread, what's going on? Everybody's voting right now. Click on that link. Go vote for the queen, man. She about to get that dub. She going to get the dub. Okay, Young King Company. Make sure you do that, great brother. Please make sure you do that. Curly J, what's going on? That's what's up. Poe Porter, my brother. He said, I voted, brother. Hope she wins. Yes, sir. Oh, she going to win this. Mo Slow, what's going on? E-Man 2537 said, I just put my vote in. Says she's in 6 right now. Get her to number 1. Yeah, everybody click on. Let's get her up to number 1. Let's click on it, and let's get her up to number 1, please. Let's get her up to number 1. Mark West, what's going on? Get her up to number 1. Erica Bailey said, I just voted. Yeah, let's get her. Yeah. Chisel Physique, what's going on? Let's get her to number 1, people. Let's show our strength. Punch Drunk 412, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at, bro? Deion Terrier's boy, what's going on? He said, I'm super late. Where you was at, bro? What you was doing? Cash Clay said he voted. Yeah. Keontae Verse said he just voted. Got my vote in. Yeah, get your votes in. Get your votes in. Prince Papa, what's going on? Salute to the motherland. Can't wait to come out there. Let's get it all the way up. I'm all the way up. Bobby Midnight Poet, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I have 5K for anyone want to bet against Errol Spence Jr. Hashtag Texas Thang. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey. Hey, Maurice, Mr. Grind. Bob E. Knight, my brother. Midnight, Bob E. Poet. My brother, he just said, I got 5K on. I got 5 on it. He with it. He with it. He said, I got 5 on it. Maurice, Mr. Grind said, yes, sir. Uh-oh. 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 It's about to get thick. Bobby Midnight Poet, my brother, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, I got 5 on it. Uh-oh. Woo-wee. Hey, you guys are you rich guys are out of my league. Poe Porter, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, you see Shakur said Fury would beat Ali. I like Shakur, but that boy must be man. Shakur Stevenson, 24 years old, man. He don't know nothing about Muhammad Ali. Yeah, double R, they ain't had those rich guys are out of my league, man. Those rich guys are out of my league. On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey seeing. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic with my brother Terence Bailey seeing. What's good with you, Terence? William Crowder, what's going on? Yeah, man. Tat, what's going on? So, Justin Hawkins, what's going on? So with that said, man, this is it's big, man. The fight is huge. I think that we need to just go ahead and appreciate, what we have, in store. You know what I mean? And I think that we should just go ahead and appreciate what we have in store, what we have in front of us. Boss Red 357, my brother, what's going on? Just voted. She in second place now. What? No way. Did we get her to second place? Boss Red, tell me we didn't just get her to second place. Boss Red, tell me she's in second place from sixth place right now. Deal with the TV. What's going on? Hey, she's in second place from sixth place. Dion Williams, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said Golden State was 7-6 in the finals against Cleveland before KD and 8-1 with him. Golden State before KD was like the internet before Wi-Fi. Definitely nice, but not the same. Yeah, man. Salute to my brother Dion Williams dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Yeah, look at Monica talking about the Pelicans trying to make a comeback. Marky Dan 1, 2, 3, my brother, what's going on? Edgar M, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, "What up, Blue? My wife's studying to be a nurse and has to write about mental health issues in sports, and she came across Pritchard Cologne and asked what could have been. I don't know. What do you think?" See, the thing with Pritchard Cologne was he suffered an injury in the ring. Max Caesar, my brother, what's going on? Pritchard Cologne suffered an injury in the ring, so I don't know how that's going to correlate with it. If you're looking for an athlete, Edgar M, for her to write on, right? If you're looking for a boxer, I would say look at and this is not going to be very popular what I'm getting ready to say, right? And the queens, I appreciate and respect all the queens. I'm just saying I think that there was something that could have possibly, allegedly, I don't know, Edgar M dropping that half a dub, but I would say look at Carlos Monzon. If you're looking for a boxer, right, I would say Carlos Monzon. Because I think that a lot of things that took place in his upbringing, leading up into him being an athlete, and then being at the highest level, and then things of that nature. So I would say look at Carlos Monzon for a boxer, and if you're looking for just an athlete overall, I would say Junior Seau, Edgar M, to study on and write on Junior Seau overall, because he was a happy-go-lucky guy, and that situation came out of nowhere, right? That was unforeseen to the entire world. So, a world of sports, because of his happy-go-lucky personality, for that to be the end results, who knows, right? So I would look into that. And I would look at Carlos Monzon, Edgar M. So if those are two, and Adrian Broner, but Adrian Broner's story is still being written. Theirs is coming to an end. So I will look at their stories. Eric Johnson, the reason I didn't say Adrian Broner is because his story is still being written. Theirs is already expired. So I will look at their story. You understand? So if those are the two athletes, Edgar M dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Edwin Valero's story is a little bit different. for me. Oh, you know, Junior say out then. Okay, you're a Charger fan, so you know that came out of nowhere. And so the thing with Pritchard Cologne and salute to Pritchard Cologne. It's funny because my son was just talking about it. His situation, that was just an injury suffered in the ring. So, the two don't correlate. You know what I mean? It's just an unfortunate situation that took place for him. Alan Maddox, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, Mike, not reckless. Wilder gets reckless. His defensive feet, not like Vander or Bowles. He don't use an active jab like Bowe or Holmes. Mike gets inside easy. No way Wilder's body and chin taking that beating. See, this is the thing. You're basing this is what I tell you guys. You got to look at other fighters that Mike Tyson went the distance with, that pure boxers. That I'm not talking about Riddick Bowe or Vander Holyfield. Look at other boxers that Mike Tyson, look at his story. Go watch other fights that Mike Tyson had with other fighters that made adjustments in the fight. I'm not talking about Riddick Bowe and Evander Holyfield. Look at other fighters. There's other fighters that gave him problems. You just seem to gloss over those fights because you feel like the end results was he won. No, go back and do your homework. Alan Maddox, salute to my brother Alan Maddox, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. Marcus Bowden, what's going on? Dillion, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a good on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Blue? Same old man, just a squirrel in your world, great brother. That's all. That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And I'm not saying guaranteeing Mike Tyson lose or Wilder win. I don't know how it played out. Cyrod King, what's going on? But I'm telling you, you look at other fighters, not you pointing to the greats and saying, oh, he ain't great as this one, or he ain't great as that one. I ain't talking about them. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm going to give you a name to go look at, right? And watch this fight. Now go watch the fight. Mark West, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, just did a $25 vote, Big Blue. Salute to you, great brother. Appreciate you. Go back and watch when he fought Tony Tucker. And go back and watch when he fought James Smith. Watch when he fought Tony Tucker and James Smith. Come and get back to me. Chris Craig, what's going on? Malante Davis, what's going on? Go back, watch when he fought Tony Tucker and James Smith. Go back and watch Tony Tucker fight and James Smith fights. If you could find Tony Tucker and James Smith fights, go watch those fights. And then come back and tell me what you think. You're basing it off of you're trying to compare Wilder to greats. It's not always greats that give you problems. Go back and watch the James Smith and Tony Tucker fight. Are they all-time greats? King J Kicks Haley, what's going on? Spinks was, let me tell you a story about Alan Maddox, about Spinks, that I was told from people in his camp. Do you know that Spinks didn't even want to come out the locker room? Did you know that Spinks didn't want to fight Mike Tyson. He didn't even want to come out the locker room. Did you know that? That's a true story. Dwayne Broussard, what's going on? He didn't even want to come out the locker room. He didn't want to fight Mike Tyson from the beginning. So you keep saying Spinks, he was already beaten before he even got in the ring. My brother Berkslaw, I gotta ask you a question, brother. Because I saw what you said on my short, Berkslaw. Salute to my brother Berkslaw. I was waiting to see you in here, right? Brother, why did you say I put up that clip on the short for clicks and likes? You said, now I'm putting up all types of clicks. I'm putting up anything just for clicks and likes and views. Burke's Law. I was confused when you told me that. Chris Craig, what's going on? So when you said I'm putting up anything for clicks, the shorts is for entertainment. So I don't have to put up anything for clicks and likes, brother. I was confused when all people you said that. I'm like, Birchall said I'm putting up anything for clicks, and that was for entertainment purposes, brother. Vala, I'm from Harlem. I'm from New York, Harlem and Hempstead. Yeah, Birchall. I don't understand. I ain't understand that, brother. Why would I put up? I didn't put up. That's for entertainment for the brothers, the Kings. That's all. So you say I'm putting up stuff for clicks and likes. For what? I don't need to put it. That's a short. It's a 10-second clip for your entertainment. It's not for clicks and likes, brother. I don't get no clicks and likes off of those shorts. Big Frank, my brother, what's going on? Don Julio, what's going on? It's just we overdo it. We overdo being serious for no reason. Oh man, now you're doing everything for clicks and for views and clicks and likes, huh? It's for entertainment, brother. Yeah, Berkslaw, that's what that was. The Latino queens out there having fun. Come on, brother, you ain't enjoy that? Hey, nobody, y'all, the Kings in here. Y'all didn't enjoy the clip with the Latino queens out there and having fun? It was entertainment, a 10-second clip. Why you say I'm doing it for clicks and likes, brother? I don't understand that, man. Come on, man. We got to lighten up, man. Have fun, man. Entertainment, man. I was confused. I'm taken back. I'm like, huh? You said, oh, you doing anything for views and clicks and likes. I'm like, the brother Berkslaw just said that? I'm confused, brother. Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. But why you say I did it for clicks and likes? Come on, brother. Johnny Black, what's going on? Hey, listen, Thurman Boots, right? So I was talking to some people behind the scenes, right? J-Rock the Champ said, I loved it. That's what I thought. The brothers would love it. Champ Khalil Mimosa said, you look suspect with the part in your head. If you're a grown man, why are you concerned with the part in my head? If the Queens is not, my wife ain't complaining. She like it. My daughters, they like it. The Queens here ain't complaining. Why is you complaining, talking about look suspect? How do I look suspect, brother? Let me ask you a question. What about the part in my head looks suspect? Suspect how? Chris Franklin, what's going on? Y'all be confusing me, bro. The part in my head looks suspect to you. 93 Riches Entertainment. Salute to you, Ray, brother. I don't understand. I don't care what a grown man think about my appearance. If my wife, my daughters, and the queens approve of it, I don't care what no man say about me at all whatsoever. Vincent Acosta, what's going on? Check the time, what's going on? I don't think Tyson Fury gonna retire. Andrew G, what's going on? I could care less if you're a grown man talking about what I look like. I don't care at all. Cyrod King, brother, in the super chat. He said, Blue, get those t-shirts made with the drop the dub. Oh, I am. Elijah Davis, what's going on? So I was talking to some people behind the scenes, and they said, Steven Espinosa really would love to make a fight with Jerome Boots Ennis and Keith Thurman. Woo! I did like this. I did a shimmy. I said, wait, what? See, yes, Steven Espinosa would really love to make a fight between Keith Thurman and Jaron Ennis. If Boots is going to accept it. I'm telling y'all now, Boots ain't turning down nothing but his collar. Boots going to say, bring it. Alan Maddox, my brother in Super Chat, he said Riddick of Abasa and Tyson destroy him. And so is Luis Ortiz, and Deontay Wilder knocked him out twice. It doesn't matter. It don't matter what they do with other people, right? It matters what they do with each other. Period. So, to me, it doesn't even, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't know who will win or who will lose. It's hypothetical. But I'm just saying to you this. You saying that his jab is this, his jab. Okay, well, there's bosses that gave him problems. So, Mario Johnson, brother in the Super Chat, my brother dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the Super Chat. People always say things about what they ain't doing, bro. Keep the contents dropping. Salute. I appreciate you, great brother. Mr. Tally 140, 400. What's going on? So here's the thing, right? I can guarantee you, Jaron Boots Ennis ain't turning down nothing but his collar. Not a thing, not a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Jaron Boots Ennis ain't gonna turn down nothing but his collar. Not a thing, not a thing. You hear me? He ain't gonna turn down nothing but his collar. So I know for sure. Right? I know for sure that Jaron Boots Ennis will accept the challenge to fight Keith one-time Thurman. Right? That's an opportunity. Eric Black 60, what's going on? That's an opportunity for him to make a name for himself, make a statement. Jaron Ennis will accept that with open arms. With open arms. Is Keith Thurman going to accept it? King Coles, what's going on? They're moving Keith Thurman up in every ranking system. Every ranking system, Keith Thurman is moving up. 4 in the WBO. 3 in the WBC. He's 4 in the WBA. He ain't yet ranked in the IBF. But that's because they didn't update it. The 1 and 2 spots, right? The 1 and 2 spots haven't been updated. They still got Boots at 3, and if I'm not mistaken, who's at 4? They have the 1 and 2 spots still vacant, which I don't even understand that. Lord Sweat Real, what's going on? Yeah, I see it, Monica. Philip P. Flame Walden, what's going on? So they have. Let me look at the IBF ranking system. IBF, Errol Spence, the champion. 1 and 2 spots is vacant. Anderson, Ortiz at 3 and 4. Conor Ben at 5. Custio Clayton at 6. Golub at 7. Avanesian at 8. So we know we just moved them up, right? So you say Boots is at number 1. We know this clearly because he's going to fight for the eliminator. Virgil Ortiz at 2. Keith Thurman is going to fall in line around 3 or 4 in the IBF ranking system. Okay, people? Cody Crowley is going to move up as well. Keith Thurman is going to fall in line around 3-4. Custio Clayton is going to lose his spot. He loses to Jaron Boots Ennis. Okay? So Keith Thurman is going to move up to 3 or 4. So we know the fight that we all want to see, and it's going on the verge of happening. And salute to my brother Mario Johnson dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue, right? The fight we all want to see, okay, is yeah, he said Keith don't have many more options. Exactly. But he does, right? Eric Johnson, my brother, back in the super chat. He said, I think Boots beat Thurman with Blue. What are you asking me? You think if I think he beat Keith Thurman? I do too. Robert Brown, what's going on? So here's the thing, right? Keith Thurman. Now you look at it from this standpoint, right? Keith Thurman, he has options, right? He can fight. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break it down in a second, but I think that Cody Crowley is an option for Keith Thurman. Stanionis is an option for Keith Thurman. I don't know if you want to go those routes, right? So there's options for Keith Thurman, right? David Avanesian. I would like to see Keith Thurman, if he's not going to fight Boots, I'd like to see Keith Thurman fight Mikey Garcia or Conor Benn. Conor Benn versus Keith Thurman. I like that fight, right? But more importantly, right? Let's say Boots beats Castillo Clayton. What better way for Keith Thurman to make a statement? Now, I can see this scenario as well. A scenario in which, okay, now check this out. A scenario in which Keith Thurman fights Cody Crowley, right? And Boots in his fight Stanionis. And Errol Spence and Terence Crawford are going to fight. Because the winner, Errol Spence, Virgil Ortiz is not going to be in this picture because he's with Golden Boy, and I don't think he's very eager. So Virgil Ortiz will come into play. Let me explain this. Virgil Ortiz will come into play with these guys once Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fights, and the winner vacates. Then Errol Spence, D. Calico is going on. Then Virgil Ortiz Jr. is going to come into play because he's going to be in position to fight for one of the vacant belts. Then and only then is Virgil Ortiz Jr. going to come into play to actually be a actual viable option for one of these guys. Okay, that's the only time. Okay, now on the flip side of that, okay, Keith Thurman fights. Let's say Keith Thurman fights Cody Crowley. We already know Cody Crowley is asking for big money, $10 million to fight Boots. So he ain't looking to fight Boots, right? Stack a lot of bullets is established. What's going on? Robert Brown, my brother, what's going on? So now think about this. Boots and his fights Castillo Clay, Stanionis, right? Errol Spence, Terence Crawford fight. They vacate the belts. Well, now they're in position now, right? Now they're in position, you understand, to fight each other. So let's say Keith Thurman beats Cody Crowley, right? And then Jaron Ennis beats Stanionis. Now the belts are vacant. Now you can make Keith Thurman versus Jaron Ennis for the vacant WBC title. You understand what I'm coming at? Hector Ontiveros. He said, what about Virgil Ortiz? Virgil Ortiz, like I just said, he's not going to be in the picture. You don't got to be quiet. Just take it out. St. Louis Mick, what's going on? Raul Lopez, what's going on? So Virgil Ortiz, because he's with Golden Boy, he's not going to come into play, right? Until he's not going to come into play until the belts are vacant, and then he's the mandatory to fight one of them for the vacant belt. That's the only time Virgil Ortiz. He's not volunteering to fight Boots or Conor Benn or Rashidi Ellis or Keith Thurman. They're not going to do that. They're only going to put him in position to fight one of those guys if it's for a title, period. Okay? So now with that said, right, you look at Jaron Boots Ennis beats Stanionis. Stanionis is the mandatory for the WBA. Okay? Jaron Ennis is top 3 in every ranking system. Okay? So you look at the WBO. Jaron Ennis is number 2 in the WBO. Okay? Cody Crowley is number 6 in the WBO. Conor Benn, Virgil Ortiz, they're ranked in the WBO, right? The IBF is Boots, Castillo Clayton. Crowley is number 14 in that ranking. He's going to move way up in that rankings. When you look at the WBC, right, now it makes sense. Keith Thurman versus Boots Ennis for the vacant WBC title is huge. Eric Paul, what's going on? Jay, what's going on? Yeah, Rashidi Ellis is still in 147, but it's just inactivity. He got to get back in the swing of things. So let's say Keith Thurman fights, Cody Crowley, right? Cody Crowley is ranked 15 in the WBC, but you look at the WBA. Stanionis is the mandatory. How they don't got Cody Crowley in the? What? Hold on. This just tripped me out. This is the WBA. Errol Spence is the champion. Stanionis is the welterweight champ, the regular champion. WBC. What? Oh, I'm tripping. IBF. How did Cody Crowley not move up in the IBF when he beat? I'm confused. How's Cody Crowley? He beat. Hold on, man. He beat the IBF mandatory challenger. I know I'm not. On twos, what's going on? Abdulkarov was the IBF mandatory. Yeah, Robert Brown. I know I'm not true. I'm like, what? They never put Cody Crowley. They never updated Cody Crowley. He beat the mandatory. He's still not even top 10. Abdulkarov. He beat Abdulkarov, and he's still not top 10. Billy Lane, what's going on? You can't make this up, man. Randy Stewart, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Blue, who wins? Kambosos or Haney? Devin Haney wins. Devin Haney gonna win. How did he beat? So anyway, yeah, Ingram, he just took a spill. So anyway, that's amazing to me. So anyway, So anyway, let's say Cody Crowley fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman beats Cody Crowley, right? He's in the IBF, right? Cody Crowley, Keith Thurman would suddenly be the mandatory. Salute to Randy Stewart dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. I got Devin Haney winning unanimous decision against George Kambosos Jr. He might even stop George Kambosos, surprise many people. There go Chris Paul. There go that man. Monica, there goes that man. Donald Williams, what's going on? So now, Germany 2684, what's going on? Keith Thurman would suddenly be the mandatory for the IBF. Boots Ennis is the mandatory for the IBF. It makes sense. Boots, he beats Crawley. Boots beats Custio Clayton. Then Terence Crawford, Errol Spence fight. The winner vacates the belt. Keith Thurman can fight for the vacant IBF title. Hope now what's going on against him. Or they can fight for the WBC. Keith Thurman is the title eliminator. Boots Ennis is number 2 in the WBC rankings. They could fight for the vacant WBC title. You understand what I'm saying? they may be able to fight for 2 titles, the IBF and the WBC, like Canelo did against Caleb Smith. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, fight for a unification bout. Who knows? But a fight between Keith Thurman and Cody Crowley would be huge. And then Jaron Ennis beats Stanionis, and then they fight each other. That would be huge. Or they go ahead and fight against each other straight away. That would be huge. But now the problem is Keith Thurman willing to take that challenge? Is Keith Thurman willing to go straight away into a fight with Jaron Boots Ennis? Showtime willing to make it happen. I told you guys before, I want to see Keith Thurman versus Boots Ennis as the co-main event. I want to see Keith Thurman versus Jaron Boots Ennis, the co-main event to Errol Spence, Terence Crawford. Now, I don't know financially, is it feasible to pay Keith Thurman at that point in time, right? Jaron Boots Ennis, you know, I don't think he's going to look to break bank and price himself out, because that's an opportunity for him. Woke sports fan, shalom to you, great brother. Jay, what's going on? Right? Co-main event. Imagine having, because the winner of those fights is going to fight for the vacant belts anyway, right? Or you could do this. You could have Keith Thurman versus Cody Crowley, and Jaron Ennis versus Stanionis on the undercard of Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. When is going to vacate the belts? We already know that. Neither one of them have any interest in fighting them with 47 any further than what they're getting ready to do right now, right? So Errol Spence is going to vacate. Terence Crawford is going to vacate. One of them is going to vacate, right? So they moving forward with it. You go ahead and you make the fight happen. You understand? And the winner of Keith Thurman and Cody Crowley and the winner of Jaron Ennis versus Stanionis fight for the vacant whichever belts they look for. Heavy Duty said, don't sleep on Keith. Sherman Bray, what's going on? KG 412, what's going on? Billy Lane, what's going on? Now, here's the thing, right? Jaron Ennis, the Boston Club, what's going on? Jaron Ennis is a very physical. Oh, Brandon Ingram is hurt again. Brandon Ingram hurt again. Brandon Ingram's arm or something is hurt. His shoulder. So, with that said, Styles make fights. Floor 1 LBC, what's going on? Boots versus Conor Ben would be great, but they have no interest. Eddie Hearn had no interest to make that Conor Ben fight. So, with that said, Ronnie Franco, what's going on? Russell owns Boots. So anyway, Keith Thurman, he goes to the body. I mean, he's susceptible when you go to his body, right? That's his glaring weakness. So you go to Keith Thurman's body, Montreal Virginia Beach, what's going on? Which Jaron Boots Ennis is very physical. He's 3 inches taller than Keith Thurman. He has a 5-inch arm reach advantage over Keith Thurman. He is almost 10 years younger than Keith Thurman, right? That's a fight that Keith Thurman can make a statement, right? And say, listen, I'm still here. I'm still that guy, right? And look to make a statement. Or Jaron Boots Ennis is going to announce his arrival on the scene in the boxing world. And it will be a huge fight. Is it a fight that should be on co-main event or should be a main event fight? I think it should be. I don't mind it to be a main event or a co-main event, right? Now, maybe you want to have Keith Thurman versus Jaron Boots Ennis as a main event fight, a pay-per-view fight on its own, stand on its own, right? And I could agree with that as well. He said, sure, embrace that. The last words, keep going ahead, finish him. Jonathan Curtis, what's going on? So Boots Ennis is very big, very athletic. South could switch from southpaw to orthodox, power in both hands. I just think he's too much for Keith Thurman to overcome. I think he'll be way too much for Keith Thurman to overcome. I think Keith Thurman gets stopped. There's Floyd Mayweather in the building. Larry Fitzgerald in the building. Cedric the Entertainer in the building. Oh, it's star-studded out there in Phoenix. So, Bama Jeff 79, what's going on? Cody Crowley beats Keith Thurman. Ahmad Mukhtar, what's going on? D Rose in the building, yes sir. Tony Crickgo, what's going on, great brother? So would Keith Thurman take this challenge? I mean, he's not. At the end of the day, Keith Thurman is not going to fight Errol Spence or Terence Crawford. Gene Gomez, what's going on? He's not going to fight Slick him on the tracks. What's going on? He's not going to fight Errol Spence. He's definitely not going to fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence has zero interest in fighting Keith Thurman. Zero. He has zero interest in Keith Thurman. Not a lick of interest in fighting Keith Thurman. None. Brand new, what's going on? Zero. Montreal, Virginia Beach, what's going on? So what route is Keith Thurman going to do? That just makes sense for him to go that route. In my opinion, that makes sense to me. Zero. So, and Terence Crawford seems to be done with Keith Thurman at this point in time right now. Terence Crawford seems like he's focused on fighting Errol Spence and then moving up in weight. JL Squad, what's going on? I don't see Terence Crawford fighting, beating Errol Spence, staying at 147. David Young, what's going on? If Terence Crawford beats Errol Spence, he's going to go up to 154. And if Errol Spence beats Terence Crawford, he's going up to 154. Now, maybe if Errol Spence is leaving the division, this is his last fight at 47, period. And he has no interest in fighting. Christopher Bowen, what's going on? Keith Thurman. Now, if Terence Crawford loses to Errol Spence, maybe Terence Crawford fights Keith Thurman for a vacant belt that Errol Spence vacates. That's a possibility. G-Main, Joshua, what's going on? Josiah, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? That's the only way I can see it. It's the only thing I can see. But let me get on out of here, people. I got to get up early. I got to get up super early. I have to get up super duper early. So I got to go. I got to hit the sack, people. Bedtime. Got to hit the bed. So it's already 12:30 here. I got to get up real early. So let me get on out of here, people. I appreciate y'all coming through, studying up, holding your boy Blue down and showing me love. Gene Gomez, what's going on? Monica, peace, blessings, queen. Your Pelicans trying to make a run, huh? Might be too little, too late. We'll see. Maya Egypt, peace, blessed, queen. You was here the whole night, Maya Egypt. I ain't see you all night. Blessings to you, queen. Have a great night, all my peoples. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Road. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.